And so when you're doing a book report or any kind of report and you're citing wiki pages, you would have a side index that tells you this page is rife with conflicting and contested edits. Now that I know that, here's what they said. Whereas other pages that are stable, I think we have a good right to say this contains objectively true information. And you would be able to make the judgment yourself. And it'd be easy to track that on a computer with all the edits. So, and you'll know, did someone just correct spelling? You know, you would give the nature of what the edit is. And I thought that research is, if you don't know what the answer is, let's at least know how controversial the information is.
This brings up an interesting point, because one of the things that we're talking about when it comes to technology, we're talking about improvements in the way the human brain works with a symbiotic relationship to whatever Neuralink or whatever new technology is invented.
Oh, that's what he wants. That's Elon, Neuralink. Yeah,
that's what he wants. What would be great is if we knew what was true.
However crazy I think that idea is, I'm not going to stop him.
You're not going to stop him.
No, I don't want to, because
but you're not going to stop him.
You need a little bit of crazy.
You do.
To move the center mass of society in new directions. So
that dude's got a lot of crazy.
So I'm an Elon fan. Yeah.
Yeah, me too. He's going to do it.
No,
and
well,
I'm going to probably get a hole in my head and stick it in there. I want to see what's up. But I'm going to be a late adopter, though. I'm going to be like Gen 4. I didn't buy a Tesla until like 2 years ago.
Really?
Okay?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
No, I was early, and I had them.
Yeah, they had them many years before.
Yeah, the Roadster was first out.
Yeah, the little Lotus Elise clone.
I couldn't fit in it, so I couldn't.
Oh, you're a big
I hit
fella.
my head. I can't.
Yeah.
My shoulder went across the midplane of the seat, so I have to be there with a small other human, but two of me wouldn't be able to fit in the front seat without being very snuggly at the deltoid.
If we could come to a point where technology could eliminate deception, how much more information could be shared? How much more could we understand?
But what I don't know is, if we cannot eliminate deception in ourselves, either self-deception or purposeful deception in others, I don't see how we can program that into our technology.
But I think we can, if we can understand whether someone's telling the truth or not. If it's clear and glaringly obvious, if you and I are talking and I start talking to you and all of a sudden a green light pops up, which indicates I'm full of shit, you'll see it and I'm like, oh, my green light's showing.
No, but that assumes that things are either true or false. And that's just not true. That's not the actual world is way more nuanced than that.
Right.
So
unintended deception.
So, for example, I can think something is true.
Right.
And what you're basically saying, not to put words in your mouth, is that everyone walks around with a lie detector on their forehead.
Yeah, that's a bad idea. That's a bad example.
Well, you just said this, and
I know.
All right.
Yeah.
So everyone has a lie detector, and if I think something happened, even though it didn't, then I'm telling the truth. I'm telling you my own understanding of the truth.
Which is a problem with some people with some stories, right?
You can't then indict me for that truth being wrong if that's how I saw it. That's like the umpire. That's how I called it because that's how I saw it. The umpire's not being evil. That's just what they saw.